everyone, it's Cindy from Shenandoah Papercraft, and I just brought to you today a little something called Christmas Cascade. It's a Rustic holiday accordion. This was inspired by Pam at Nano's Crafting Cottage 3620, and it's a fun, quick, easy project for the holidays. I used file folders from Dollar Tree to make this for the base, and after this flip through, I'm going to show you how easy it is to make the base. I did not make this up myself. I give my regards to Pam for showing me how to do this, and others have done it too, similar to Amy at Crafty Cat. I know she's made some too. So I used two different kits for the backgrounds for this beautiful berry print and the rustic looking backgrounds here. This is from Cheryl Francis Art, and it's called Christmas Holiday Plaid Rustic. And then for the retro Christmas signs inside, they're called Retro Farmhouse Rustic Christmas, and it's by the TheCreativeDstrct. So I'm going to do a quick flip through and then show you how to make the base for this. It's very easy. So on the cover, I just glued down one of the pretty backgrounds, and I inked around to make it more rustic looking. And inside our first page, I'll lift this up a little bit. The first page is the Snowflake Soap Company Handmade Winter Soaps. And these are the retro signs by the TheCreativeDstrct. And I just added a sparkly snowflake to that. This is the Mistletoe Farms. And I've just put in a Christmas journaling tag here. Merry Christmas. It's got some pretty greens on there. This side, this background again, is by Cheryl Francis Art. It's beautiful. And I just made a little pocket out of pine tree paper and wrapped one of the rustic signs with some red and white twine. Here is fresh cut Christmas trees and another journaling card. Joy to the world. On this side, I just have Santa's Workshop with a little pop-up snowman, and I've put a loose snowflake up in the top here. On this page, I made a pocket with one of Pixie Dust Files' postage stamps, which I enlarged, and I put some tape down here. It says, "Find Your Joy." And enclosed in the pocket are two cute little tags. And then we turn it over and we start all over again with the berry print. Here is a here is a snowman page that I did. And I just cut out, here's another one of Pixie Dust Files postage stamps. And just a little Merry Christmas tag in there as well. This one is called Christmas Tree Fairy on Christmas tree paper. This is my cousin, and on Christmas in front of the. How many of you had those fake fireplace made out of cardboard in your living room? So I know we did, and obviously my cousin did. So that's the Christmas picture. Then on this page, it's called Holiday Baking Company and Gingerbread and Pies, and I took one of my old recipe books, one of those red and white plaid Better Homes and Gardens one, and found the gingerbread recipe from, I think it's a 1950s version. So there's the gingerbread recipe, a little gingerbread man in the cup, and this is just a napkin that I decoupaged the edge onto. On this side, I made a pocket of corrugated cardboard and another little Christmas stamp and a pop-up poinsettia. And this is my grandmother and her friend in the snow. I'm not quite sure where that is. I think it's at Lake Arrowhead, if I'm not mistaken. But that's in that pocket. Then I turn it again, and on this page I just covered with vintage music and paper clipped this funny old Santa Claus postcard on it. First I looked at this, I go, what the heck does he have a hammer up here for? I didn't know what he was doing, and I saw his other hand had a nail, and I figured out he's nailing this wreath onto the world, a world of joy. So it took me a minute to figure that one out. Here is the Cozy Cabin Christmas page. And I just used again one of her beautiful backdrops in a little cozy cabin in the snow. And then we're back to the first page. So now I'm going to show you it opened up, how it opens up. And then if you flip it over, and that's our simple Christmas project. I'm going to show you how to make the base when I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and basically I just got these file folders. Back up a little bit. These file folders are from Dollar Tree, and there's 8 of them in here, so this is what I'm using. You can use any file folder. It doesn't matter what size we do this to. So then I took the file folder and took one out, and I left it folded, and what I did was I marked it at 8 inches across, and I cut off the tab end of it. Now what that does is it leaves it 8 inches across. Next I scored, I don't think you can see it, I scored 4 inches down the middle on that side, and I opened it up and I scored 4 inches down. So it's 4, 4, 4, and 4. Then I went 4 inches up the side and made a mark, and then 4 inches down on this side and made a mark. That is your tear line, and I will show you how that's done, how I did it. I might go off camera a little bit, but it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I like it jaggedy, but you can do it however you want. It's just a approximate place to do your tearing. So now you've got 2 pieces, and what you do after that is you glue these on back to back like this. Let me get my glue. I don't know where it is. Here it is. I'm just going to use glue stick for the demonstration. I would use something a little firmer, maybe some PVA glue, white glue, even Fabri-Tac or 3-in-1 if you have it and use it. So I'm just going to glue this down right to where that fold is. Not on the fold or the score line, just right next to it. And make sure your bottom is even at the bottom. So it's all even there. And then what you have in the middle here, we're going to tear that off. Now I boo-booed when I tore too fast. I was trying to demonstrate. Let me glue that down real quick. But it's going to mostly come off anyway. So you just follow your tear line and cut these 2 points off. So on this side I would just tear it down. So it's like that. And then here's our other tear line right here. It's as simple as that. And then you just fold and fold. Fold it back and forth. Oops, I didn't fold that on the right line. I just did this roughly. You can take your time and do it and make everything all straight. But that's how you get your cascade. And when you get to the middle, it cascades back down again. and then you flip it over and you do it again. I'm going to link the video that Pam did, Nana's Crafting Cottage, because she does it slow and she does it precise. I just wanted you to get a quick idea of how that's done. So I will link her video below, and I hope you watch hers because she does a beautiful job showing you exactly how to do this. But that was just a rough draft of how it looks, and then you would cover each of the areas with your background papers and decorate them on both sides. So there we go. I can make another one. I just have to clean it up a little better and fold it better. So I hope you liked my little cascade, and I will be back soon because I have 2 more quick and easy projects that I'm doing for Christmas. See you later. Bye-bye.